to serve.
Yes, Commander. Your orders. You're on.
Needs to get closer.
At once. Feel the wrath of the Covenant. I strike true.
Here.
I would like for him to get the last hits on a bunch of those if possible.
Here.
Oh. Sure, cut his arm off. Dude, I hit that guy with a stick so hard his arm came off.
The foe bleeds.
It will be done.
Oh, I didn't even see the statue here for a minute. Oh, I could drop this on one of them if I wanted to.
We bring death.
Glory to Xiphos!
Timber! I love the use of the environment.
Executed.
Alright, Jackals is the only one that's got a turn left. And they are all, what is it, bleeding. Because Jackals put bleeding on them earlier. Can't really do anything too crazy. They might hit robots, which is just a little bit of a concern. No, never mind. They went for the 13 armor Beansy. Idiots.
Grandfather, hear my call!
Let's see.
Unleash me. We travel unseen paths.
Teleported forward.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see.
Your command. Power.
Jackals, soften them up.
Enemy is wounded.
At your command.
You take the kill. I've never had fed one unit the kills as much as I am on this mission.
I strike true.
Iolanthus. Face me.
A robot's just like num 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 num.
Destroyed.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I just killed every enemy on the map and took no damage doing it. Is there any more seeds or anything? We've got everything.
Shield activated.
Beginning teleportation.
Alright. Cool. Pretty much perfect mission. Is the orange thing northeast of you a pod? We'll never know. Now we see if you got enough XP to level up. Blind Grenade Tier 3. Fast Refuge, immune to hazard, I don't need that. Stave of Supremacy, don't need that. Incinerator. need that. Rank 6 Purgator, don't need that. I'll take the nade. I don't know when or if I'll use a blind nade, but I'll hang on to it. What do you know about dreadnoughts in the Warhammer universe? Almost nothing. Yeah, no, he's 10. Oh my gosh, 640 out of 650 XP to level up. God dang it. All right. Now, I didn't want to, because when we started Chaos Gate tonight, I wanted to show something interesting first, so I went straight for combat. However, we did kill a major boss last night, so a lot of the people on the ship want to talk to me, so let me see what they have to say.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander, and yet your presence is always here.
We have successfully purged a Reaper.
You sound as if you had doubts, Commander.
Perhaps next time you'll have a little more faith in those who serve as the Emperor's left hand. Follow my lead and we will destroy the other Force trains as well. Let us discuss something else. I find I know very little about you, Inquisitor.
Your own existence is shrouded in secrecy.
Is that not somewhat hypocritical of you, Commander? Your own existence is shrouded in secrecy, yet yourself remain a closed book in our conversations. Yes, we are well trained in reserve and restraint.
You are forgiven. It is not in my nature to speak about myself.
I am not accustomed to small talk either. Still, that our exchanges will never leave these secret halls is reassuring. Ask me what you will. Are all in the Inquisition as ruthless as you?
My mentor was stern, and so I followed his lead.
He didn't play well with others, and neither do I. You work alone.
I call in support when needed. That's why I'm here with you after all.
It is true, though, that I rarely work with other colleagues. Too many Inquisitors in one sector tends to end in misunderstanding and bloodshed, and few share my Thorian outlook. You mentioned being a Thorian.
Yes. The Golden Throne cannot sustain the Emperor forever.
It is only sensible to seek a means of rebirth for the Master of Mankind before he is lost to us for all time.
If you like. Enough for now. The
okay.
bloom festers.
Alright, Lunette.
The edict's machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
We recovered a prime seed. Any insight into its origin?
It is the core of a relic, corrupted long ago.
And used to spawn the smaller seeds we've seen so far. I believe the Inquisitor is correct. If we purge it of its taint, then it can be brought back to a purpose that serves the machine god. There are many on Mars that would give up their mechadendrites to study these.
Box exchange parameters updated.
Has the Edict faced anything like the Reapers before?
We were involved in the banishment of the Buboessiant princeling of Courteval 5.
Nothing quite as disgusting, but the Edict has faced all manner of creatures in its long history. Only shortly before you joined us, we were involved in the banishment of the Buboessiant princeling of Courteval 5. What happened?
The gaseous fumes congealed with fermenting algae, creating a vector for the Buboessiant princeling.
Courteval was an agri-world orbiting a gas giant. The gaseous fumes congealed within fermenting algae, creating a vector for the Buboessiant princeling to enter the materium. My generator colleagues recommended using a pacifying agent, a foam formulated to separate the algae and unbind the daemon. This would have been the most efficient strategy and would have protected the Imperium's assets. However, gas with a high methane content burns fast and bright, and Ector was in no mood for mercy when he kindled the princeling with purifying flame. He's like, we could use this foam and not damage the surroundings or any of our towns and stuff or the planet, and the guy's like, but it's really flammable. I mean, it seems obvious to me.
Proceed. All praise to the machine god.
Talk to Ector.
The halo of your Aegis is strong. Are you ready?
You seem somber. Do you sense the Reaper's lingering warp energy?
That was merely the first of 5.
No, our brothers have cast it back into the warp. You've done well, but we have little time for such self-congratulatory notions. That was merely the first of 5.
Of course, Commander.
The trials on Titan do not prepare you for a greater daemon.
I remember banishing my first greater entity.
I was newly promoted, assigned to the fallen world of Iconia to support the Inquisition in handling a Tzintchian demon, a feathered lord. This creature had possessed a rebel leader and had nearly driven his followers to unseat the corrupt and despicable authority that ruled the planet. What happened?
My actions were tempered by my own lack of confidence in command.
I knew that the Lord of Change is what the Lord of Change is capable of, twisting the minds in all of proximity, but my actions were tempered by my own lack of confidence in command. The Inquisitors were more concerned with the success of their little rebellion than they were for the safety of Iconia. They assured me they would dispense with the creature quietly once the ruling power was disposed. I take it that didn't happen?
I was called back to the planet much later to clean up the mess.
We bathed that demon in azure fire, but the cost had already been paid. 2 Inquisitors and countless innocent souls carried through a rift in the warp to some Tzeentchian domain. I have been serving my penance ever since. You couldn't have known what would happen.
We cannot afford to hesitate in our duty.
Come now, Commander, I knew then as you know now. The forces of chaos are not to be trifled with. The fate of the Imperium lies balanced on the head of a pin, and one simple lapse in judgment could tip us all towards eternal damnation. We cannot afford to hesitate in our duty. The fate of the galaxy does not rest on your shoulders.
No, it rests on yours.
No pressure. The Edict is a formidable weapon in our war against chaos, and while my penance for Iconia denies me a glorious death in battle, I am committed to guiding and supporting your command from within her walls. This is why you did not take up command.
Yes, though even that is not punishment enough.
It would seem now we must contend with this Inquisitor, eh? Throne. That catastrophe on Usaria should have ended her authority, but it appears we must yet rely on her talents if we are to locate this threat. Remember Iconia, Commander. These Inquisitors know much, but their vision can be clouded. You should not permit them to cloud your own.
Go with the wisdom of Janus, brother.
Okay. So with that, we can upgrade. Let's see. We've got 14 servitors. So we could do the research room. Have an exterminatus for if we ever need it. Armor. Oh, hull integrity is getting a little low. Repair. Store Fallen Brothers, Augurium. I just made an Augurium thing. I'm maxed out on troops, but I also don't really feel like I need more. Let's upgrade the shields. By restoring the Void Shields to their original condition, the Edict will be able to withstand even the heaviest blows the enemy ships and vagaries of the warp can deliver. Alright. So, that brings us to the map here. There's 2 enemy ships on the map. There's a thing there that I cannot reach in time. Alright, and definitely can't reach that in time. Alright, so we got the map here. Now, let's talk about the prognosticators. We've got one there that's buffing me when I enter that area. And I've got one here that's buffing me when I enter this area. I've got one more. If I put it there, that would buff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems. There would just be 1, 2, 3. There would be... Or no, there would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 4. That would be 4. I mean, this system, and this one are up here are the worst right now. When above 7 instead of 6. Wait, what? This one? This one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is currently hitting 7. And this one is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom middle. This one would be... Now, this is already buffed, this is already buffed, and this is already buffed. So those 3 would do nothing. I don't think it stacks. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this one's not connected. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one's already, and this one's already. That's still pretty good. But I'm really wondering about over here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, does it get... I mean, does it stack? Like, does it stack on an area if I do that? Oh, hey, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 right there. You know what? I'll do that. Okay. Alright. So for now, we're just going to get a little bit closer to where we can respond to things and then pass some time until the next thing happens. I don't think they sack, but even if they do, I think having more says have the fewer buffs. I think so too. Breakthrough.
Commander, I have had a breakthrough with my research. I won't bore you with the details. The bottom line is that I'm ready to focus my mind on the next priority.
Oh, she finished her research faster than normal. Although the Emperor supplied you with vastly superior physiology, there are still limits to what you can endure. However, by studying how the Tentara strain manifests new deformities, I have seen how we might shock a fallen brother back into action. Let us use our enemy's tools against them and bring back what was deemed lost. Gain stratagem, righteous endurance. So to clarify, when it says fallen, it means it's kind of like downstate, not death, to use Guild Wars 2 terms. Alright, what's the one I have the most seeds of? Purple would be the next one. Oh wait, did I already kill purple? I already killed purple. Okay, so what's after purple? Red. Let's locate the next Reaper. The Dolorous strain may be responsible for more suffering than all the others together. Ending it would be utmost kindness to the sector's citizen. Alright. Now, when the next set of missions pop, if there's a mission over here, like that, it would be really bad to leave that not done. Because I don't want to have a mission get to 5 pips again. That was so difficult. That was the one where I was having to defend her at the portal, and a Hellbrute was just punching her in the face repeatedly, and then she was like recovering for the next 2 months. Ship project complete. Final work on restoring the void shields revealed the presence of several irascible machine spirits in the generator. It seems they were resentful of the repeated batterings they had experienced in this campaign. Don't be alarmed, Commander. I forced them into compliance with a certain admonishment I know in the Benheric chant. I am a Dominus after all. This dude just yelled binary at some rowdy programs until they went back to shielding. Makes sense to me. One more servitor, I can upgrade the barracks, which I haven't done since the start of the campaign. You know what, I'm gonna pause here real quick, and we're gonna save. Haven't done that yet today. Bloom spawn detected, expected. Alright, 3 new missions on the map. One is right next to me. One's down there, and one's over there. Now this one is right next to me, and there's a ship in the way. Win a mission without using passive war gear. What is passive war gear? Oh wait, no, war gear's like grenades. So a passive war gear I think would just be something that only gives stats. So it means bring more nades. I think it means bring more nades. Alright, so I'm gonna go toward that. I've got 3 hull integrity. I'm gonna fight that ship and try to take that mission. Take that thing. What is happening? Oh, I think she just found the Reaper when I'm attacking the ship.
Taunting me.
Guidance. Turn off your audio receptors. We cannot risk demonic infestation on the edict.
They are mere words, Dominus. Ah, Commander. I have attuned the Codex once more. This Reaper can't hide from us now.
Excellent. I will inform Ektar. We must ready our forces.
We will be ready.
I think both of you need your spines checked out. At least I have attuned the Codex Toxicus. It was trying. The Xenos souls trapped inside revolted at the touch of the Dolorous seeds beyond anything I have seen before. But they have been disciplined into submission. They will lead us to the Reaper, and we will put an end to this strain once and for all. Where did the Reaper show? Okay, there's the Reaper. He's up there. Alright. Death Guard encountered. Please don't kill me.
Warning. The enemy vessel is focusing fire on the Libris Malleus.
They seek to destroy my research.
Alert. Void shielding has diminished by 90%. Further impact...
I just upgraded the Void shielding. What? When's the last save you did? Just like moments ago. It wasn't long ago. Okay, open fire, the ship will be at risk. Overcharge the Libris's void shields. This should generate to be great risk. Alright, let me think this through. Hang on. If the research room gets busted, I'll probably have to spend servitors to fix it. I have very few of those. I have some, though. Research will probably go offline, and I might lose seeds, which would be rough. So, let's overcharge the Libris's void shields.
Redirecting power to void shields.
Void shields damaged. Edict takes +1 damage. Enemy cruiser destroyed, +2 requisitions. So until I get these fixed, I'm taking bonus damage, I believe. Okay. Penalty removed when you do 8 servitor. I'm at 7. Okay. Okay. That's... We didn't actually take any damage. We gotta avoid that guy until we handle this. Alright, so the goal is handle this mission and then fly away from this dude, if possible. And we would get 1 more servitor in a couple of days, and then we can get the shields back online. Why do they even offer the option for retreat? I mean, if you were there and... Keep in mind, there's a difficulty of this game that's like Iron Man mode, where you can't... Like, you have 1 save, and I don't even know if you can reload to that save. So, you know, let's say you were at 1 hull and you were about to die, you could retreat. And it's like, yeah, you would live, but your commander would be pissed, but you'd be alive. So you've got to have something to attempt, I would imagine. Win mission without passive war gear. Alright, I'm sure I could do that. I just have to move some things around. What kind of rewards are we looking at? Level 4 Poth, Storm... Level 3 Storm Shield. Level 2 Falchions. I've only got level 1 Falchions on our Falchion guy. Okay. I just realized the research menu's empty because we found that guy. With further study of Astarte's physiology, I can improve my ability to accelerate your knight's natural regeneration. It will be a temporary fix, but it should see them through until they receive proper treatment in the Apothecarian. Alright. No passive war gear. Rough. Alright. Loadouts. Okay, now it's green. Alright, so Beansy had 2 pieces of passive war gear, but nobody else had any. So, I think we're good with that. What was the actual mission? Destroy the bloom spawn spreader. Ugh, this is gonna be one of those that's on a bit of a timer, I think. Let's do it. Oh. Close to my first Leggy Steel Tome and RSL save. Yeah, you absolutely want to save that for when you have legendary champions. Because they're so rare. Because think about it, let's say you get a really good legendary champion, and you know, it's like, it's good, but if it had 6 tomes, and some of them take like 10, 15 tomes, then it would go from like good to like insane, and you're like, oh my god, I wish I hadn't like, burned those. You do want to hang on to those for when you really need them.
This cesspit stinks of Nurgle's filth.
Then we have found what we seek. Replete with seeds, the bloom spawn will sow a foul harvest if we do not stop it now.
Alright, so for this mission, the only goal is to kill the bloom spawn spreader, which is that thing. That's the only goal. Now there is a lot of crap in the way. There's some enemies right there. What's the fastest way over there? Looks like there's a bridge over this way. It goes around. Yeah. And there's these vents, and every time you destroy one of those vents, it will add 1 turn to your timer.
Yes, Commander.
On that note, though, there's also some legendaries you'll get in RSL that you're just like, you know what, this guy's okay. I'm not gonna book him. I have like, you know, as time passes and you play the game more and get higher level, especially once you start getting free shards every day from the clan boss, you will get to a point where you are getting like a new legi for every like 2 or 3 tomes you're getting, and you cannot book them all. I don't know if I'm near my first legi. Sassy, it's RNG. Like Errol, friggin' Errol got, you know, like 2 day 1 because he's busted. It's random. I didn't get my first one for a few months, and it wasn't even a great one. It was okay, but I didn't book him because he was only okay.
Yeah.
Try getting the fusion one. I don't think a new account would be able to get the fusion event done, Cerberus. I had played the game quite some time before I was ever able to finish a fusion event. I'm off for the night. Catch you later. See you, Robot Ninja. We're working on power leveling your guy right now.
Ready to serve. Moving now.
They are close. We will find them, Commander.
Although I will say, it does not hurt to get what fragments you can. There was multiple fusion events or fragment summon events where I ended up getting like 95 fragments, and then they did an event, I think around like Halloween time, where you could get like 5 to 10 fragments of every past fragment thing. And I was all of a sudden able to finish like 3 that I had like 90 to 95 frags from, you know, not being able to finish them in the past.
On the hunt. Unleash me. I sense them near.
Troll up ahead.
At your command. Moving swiftly.
Rosin's from the Rosin takes some champs that are also from shards. He doesn't only take the ones from the missions. So, like, for example, I got Rosin after like a year because I couldn't get by sheer bad luck, it took me a year before I got Slitherbrute, which is just a rare from a blue shard. I got, that was the last guy that I had to get. But quite a few of the ones for him can be gotten just RNG.
Your orders? We strive.
Praise the Emperor. It will be done.
The grandfather heeds my
We found some friends.
most worthy. Bolter trained and ready.
Don't think they're very friendly. You just gotta
Drone
introduce
spotted.
yourself. Alright. I would love to drag this out and put bleeding and burning on them and then just kite. However, this mission is on a timer.
Unleash me.
So,
Here. We're on.
warp teleport.
I am here to serve.
What is your wish?
Beansy, give some willpower to Twix, who just exhausted himself with that.
Yes, Commander.
Twix. Should we use the crack grenade first? That breaks armor.
Wounds inflicted.
This does not have friendly fire.
I strike true. The enemy is wounded.
Atlantis.